So I have some clean water. Don't even know if this is gonna work. If you can even see it all properly. I'm gonna try this anyways. I'm gonna try to paint bubbles. So I have just plain old watercolor paper. I got from Michael's the other day. And they had these paints on sale. I don't know, Artist Loft, which I know is the cheaper kind, but they were buy one, get one half. And I figured just this project, let me see if I like them. So let's see. I never bought, hey Gag, I never bought ink, like paint Dopplers before. So I'm gonna see, like it makes a droplet of ink. So I'm gonna put all the ink, or the paint, I should say paint. This is all watercolor paint. I don't even know why I'm saying ink. So it's watercolor ink, same thing, right? I'm gonna put them on this plate here and then see what we can do with them. So, and like right now at Michael's, they were buy one, get one half for these, and they weren't that like expensive. So it just helps instead of like wasting all your paints, you know, with the water paint, like it'll just give us a little bit of a, it'll just save them because it's already mixed up. Hopefully this works. We'll see. This could just be an epic failure, but I'm kind of guessing with this. All right, and something your son might not have that I have here that I'm gonna use next is a empty moonshine bottle, because you know, that's what I like to drink, is some moonshine. So I have this really tiny, like shot size moonshine jar that's all cleaned out. I was gonna use for a different project. And what I'm gonna do is just use the top of it on this. So I'm gonna start with like a pink and a blue. So now it's just around the rim of this, and I'll put it on my paper. And that had no pink on it. All right, let me try it again. Art is always a mix of failures first, right? I'll try to do some closer too, see if it comes out better. So these are just pinks and blues. And while it's still wet, I'm just gonna take my biggest round paintbrush that I have, the biggest one, which I don't even know, I'm not a good artist, 12. And I'm gonna dip it in water. And I'm gonna see if I can pull the colors out. So let's see, and I've never done this before, so I have no clue how good this is gonna be, but if I go around like this, kinda, sorta. All right, I'm gonna clean it again. I'm gonna go into this all blue one, this mostly blue one, see what happens. Kinda, sorta bubbles. I think it's a little bit too dark, huh? Let's see. Kinda, sorta. We'll see how that dries. They should dry in like a pretty color too. All right, and the last one was this one. So this paint dried just a little bit more, so it's not pulling as much as the other ones. All right, so next up, I don't know if I should give this some time, but I'm gonna go ahead and dip it in some yellow. And then dip it in some red. Oh, those are gonna be like kind of obnoxious, huh? Just dip it in some yellow. Maybe I should have washed my jar first. So again, lots of water. Let me pull that color out. Let's see, we get a swirl. So not as bubbly as I thought it would be. Maybe I just added too much ink. This is what happens when Magical looks on Instagram for some ideas. I mean, they're not too shabby. I like the pink and the purple better. The yellow's getting a little bit obnoxious. So, oops, there goes the, there goes the paint. I mean, they're not terrible. The pink and the blue one looks pretty cool. But I think you can do this with any round thing you have, like a cup or something. Maybe make it bigger. Maybe mine is just too small. But I'm gonna go ahead and pull some of the paint out too. But again, like I saw this on Instagram, I thought that was a cute idea. How people are making like easy bubbles. I think that one's the best bubble I have so far. These aren't really bubble colors. So, lesson learned on that one too. Let's see. Again, I used a moonshine jar with watermelon because it's summertime. But yeah, it's not bad, right? I think what they normally did is they already had it kind of pre-mixed colors too, like this. And then use these. Oh, I just splattered all over the place. So, like this light one right here, this is what I saw them use, and they just went around with their really wet brush. Kind of swirled it out. So, not too bad. I would never put them on a final piece of art, you know, as like, this is what I meant to do. The other one I saw people do was Jellyfish. And I don't know if I even dare try to do that. Where they, how'd it go? They took like their blue, I'll try to use this corner, like their blue, and put it up and over, like super wet. They used that thing I just showed you, the little dopper things, right? Then they took a super wet paintbrush and they pulled the whole thing down like that. And then they made, obviously the jellyfish has all their tentacles and stuff like that, but that's pretty much what they did the jellyfish too. They just like put the paint dopper, like squeezed it. Well, I have the bigger moonshine, but it's in my fridge right now. I'm just, you know what, honestly, I'm just not a drinker. Like, I tend to like drink if I play pinball. I'll have one margarita, and they're always asking me like, do you want to close your tab now? And I was like, yes, please. I don't drink that much. Oh, nice. I need stencils. So I tried to make a camper today. I tried to do our camper, but the camper looks like it's flying because I don't have perspective. But that was kind of, I mean, the river and stuff and the trees were coming out okay. Like, I just need to work on it some more. But the camper was flying and that was driving me nuts. So I said none of that. And then I even used the back side of that too. But yeah, so I'm not a drinker. And like I said, when I go out to the bar, they're like, you know, hey, do you want to have a tab open? And I'm like, no. Like, to me, I don't understand that. Like, how someone can just have a tab open and drink all night. So let me try this. Whoops, let's get paint on the counter. I'm gonna ruin my counters just by having art out here. Goes again. I love the way like watercolors blend to do that. So they came up and they were doing jellyfish, 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 jellyfish. I know I said I was going to do bubbles, but here I am doing jellyfish because I have ADD. But yeah, the big jar of moonshine's in the fridge. Just going to pull that water down. This is painting with Magical when she's not focused. When Magical just feels like ADDing out and going in different directions. Hey Carlos, what's up? Hey Kat, welcome. It's gonna just do bubbles and now it turned into doing jellyfish too because I'm using my new paint sets. Yeah, honey, thank you. I was gonna try to do the shadow on the camper like you said, and I was making the ground darker to see if I can get that layered, but I just think this crash. Here we go. So like I think the top of this right here should have been like maybe up more. Like it's way too like this, and it might just be because I really like dug it down like this way, you know. If maybe I just came up a little bit more, it would have been more centered. So I'm gonna give it a shot. Like I'm probably gonna burn this. So you'll see a video of me taking that camper picture and burning it. Because I was thinking of making a TikTok where like I just burn it over the kitchen sink. So I don't know. So this is so first we did bubbles and now we just did jellyfish. Because Magical's got ADD and she can't stop with her nonsense. So I enjoy like using watercolors. You know, I really enjoy like the blend that they have, you know, or the capability to erase things if you don't like what you just did. I was going for like this. We're just now making a watery mess of a jellyfish. Oh my God, eyeballs are so hard. Like I did eyelashes and I swear to God, there's not enough mascara for the eyelash that I made. Like there's just not enough for that girl. Like whatever I was thinking or doing, I just can't. I might as well just stay with landscapes and beaches. Have you seen the other stuff I did, honey bunches? And don't tell Puck that I'm over here live streaming because I should be over with him. But I did, so I have this little tiny book that I use. Let me get this out of the way. And this is what I normally do is oh, crash again. Crash. I'm going to buy a new tripod stand. I'm really having a hard time with this one. Oh, there he is. There's Puck. So I've done stuff like this. And then I was trying to do kites and I didn't like the way the kites were coming out in the sky. So I did that for the kites instead. Yo, Julio, what's up? And I'm working on this one. This is my kayaking trip when I went into the tunnel. So I'm still working on this one. But yeah, I like the journals a lot better. And this type of paper I got off Amazon. And honestly, if I was to wet this right now and take a paper towel, it would all lift up and I'd be done. It'd be a clean piece of paper. Like Geg knows too much. She's not fake, Pac. You're already starting a war today. I saw your streams earlier, like having fights with other people. You don't want to get on honey bunches. So yeah, so this is my paint journal, and I've been, you know, as long as I don't add a camper, I've been pretty okay with it. Oh, and then this is Coat's 9500 lint roller. Just let you know that's art. That's one of the arts we did. Oh yeah, you want to see my eyeball? Let's see. Oh, she's ignoring you. Well, there's probably a good reason to ignore you though. See? Like, eyelashes shouldn't be like that. That is like someone's pubic hair. Like, I don't even know what happened. I know, Julio. I don't cook, though. You know how hot it is for this New England girl? I can't. Like, I'd rather just paint. I'm going to go in the pool. I'm going in the pool next. So if Pat goes live, I'll go join him in the pool. But, yeah, I've been having fun with the little journal thing. Definitely get one if you don't have one. Oh, crash, 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 crash. Everyone's crashed. Beans is crashed. Nella's crashed. Having a crashing day. All right, so that's jellyfish. And that's Bubbles. I mean, it was fun. That was a cute idea. And I'll have to get on the ball with the camper thing. Figure it out. Oh, you're not a super mod? Oh, you better give her a wrench, Pac. Here, honey, I'll give you a wrench in my channel because I'm not like that to you. There you go. I think that just worked. Hold on. All right, who else we got? So I hope everyone else is having a grand day. It is flipping hot right now. So I am gonna go jump in the pool and I will check periodically if Pac is on. There, see? I know, Pac, you better go live and prove that my Honey Bunches of O's has a wrench, because that's rude if she don't. She is the most supportive person I see over there with you, besides me. Well, yeah, she's way more supportive than I am. I'm never around because I'm working all this OT. But thank you. Oh, you're live right now? My bad. Oh, Julio, isn't that horrible? Yes, please, 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 honey. Like, go ahead and tag me in any paint stuff you have, because my whole Instagram, I made another Instagram, a second one. It's magical2424, and that one has all my art too. And the only people I have as friends or followers is all just art people, because all I want to do is fill my page up with art. And like when I go to scroll down and like look at other people's Instas, I want to just see art. I don't want to see drama. I don't want to see fighting. So my thing is just straight up on art. So, yep. So make sure you tag me for sure. And I'll go ahead and put a layer to this camper painting, and I don't know. Maybe I'll fool around with it and see if I can get the shadow down like you said, because I don't know how else to fix it. I'm so frustrated by that because I felt I was having a good go at it, and then it did that. And then I also still have to finish this one. I think I need, I want another bar that cuts across my canoe, because I do have 2 bars over here. And then just do some more, maybe some more detail on this. I don't know. Trying to be patient with myself, because I do work a full-time 12-hour shift job. So I'm trying to be patient. This is just a hobby and fun. And I know, I like the swirl, the jellyfish. It's kind of trippy. Jellyfish. So watercolor madness right here. Yeah, like all my Instas have been watercolor mostly, or people that I met at the, we've been going to a lot of those open studio buildings. I don't know if you have them, but up here in Massachusetts, there's a lot of old factories that are just emptied out with nothing in them, and they cleaned them out and took them and made artist studios. So one of them that we went to in Lowell had 5 floors and 350 artists all had their doors open. So we just went for inspiration, and it's all kinds of media. Like, it's even quilting. They had a couple quilt people up there too. So we do that. We went to the one in Boston. There's one in North Adams I want to go to as well, plus the museums. So if I meet people like face to face and shake their hand, I'll add them to my Insta, even if they don't do water medium. But I'm preferably like try to get all my Instagram people to watercolors, so then I have more inspiration. I take pictures like, oh, I could do that. Like, I could do that forest. I could do, you know, like if it's landscape stuff, I guess I'm having an easier time with it. Like the trees, I'm trying to get like lighter in the back. I'm trying to figure out the whole foggy look too on it. But I don't normally play with water like this. Like, this was kind of trippy to take something and just and blend the waters, which is what watercolor is about, right? Which I'm gonna, hold on. This is my problem too, is like I do things like this and then I regret them because my journal's about to get all messed up. And I ran out of paper towels too, so because I was pulling out so much stuff. All right, let's see. Maybe Jellyfish needs a friend. We're gonna do a jellyfish of, I can't see what I'm doing. Hold on. We'll do pink on this side and then wash it off. And I'll get some, you know what? I'm not even gonna take the plate because the plate seems kind of orangey. And that's not even pink anymore either. Or let's see. I bought these things. They're paint oils, they call them. So let's see what I can do with this. So it's got a little dropper, right? So if you drop the colors down like that, right on your paper, and I'm gonna do yellow for the next one. They're buy one, get one half off right now at Michael's. All right, let's see what this, let me see what this will do. I'm gonna take clean water, at least I think it's clean. And clean my brush again. I'm gonna go on the other side. I wanna grab some more yellow on this guy. I've never played with these either, and I guess, I mean, just to make something big like a jellyfish or something, I recommend. Like, obviously, I don't think I can make like trees or something crazy with it. Pretty tie-dye, like it's pretty tie-dye trippy. Right? Like I like that for it. Jellyfish. 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 Yeah, that's kind of fun. I like the trippiness of this. Pretty cool. Oh, mushrooms would be good doing that too, right? I should just take like a whole notebook of stuff and do like a Grateful Dead cover band. I don't even know what I'm doing with this. I'm just washing it out. That turned pretty orangey in this plate over here. But yeah, I don't know if you saw this either, honey, but I have these paintbrushes are actually travels. So they do this. So if I'm done and I'm like it's all washed, they just go right back in the handle. I can carry them in a little pouch. And then the travel set I paint with is this one. It has all different pans on it. And this is my water bottle. So if I'm out anywhere, I have water at all times. So, all right. So bubble / jellyfish. I'm gonna have to like change the title to this video. And we better go hang out with Pac because I think he's feeling lonely over there. I also, oh, and then I also bought this too, but I think I'm gonna buy, how do you say that? Ganache paint, like the watercolor. There's a white one that's more creamy and I'll go over the colors. But in the meantime, I bought this pen. It's just a gel pen, but it goes like right on the, let's see. It'll go right on your watercolor to make stars or little dots when you make flowers or what have you. So I bought that pen too to go with my stuffs. All right, thank you. Yeah, this was fun. This was fun. I love playing with water, and again, I can't believe it's in 24 minutes. Like, that just went by so fast. I wish my day at work would go by this fast. I'm gonna go jump in the pool now and join White Tupac. If you guys see him on my chat over here, he said he was live, so feel free to go over to his page and let's go join him. He's the no drama drinking. We can get our moonshine on, the stuff that actually has moonshine in it, not the empty one. Yeah, right, for their bubbles. Let's see. Like bubbles on the jellyfish, bubbles on the jellyfish. Or the polka dots to a mushroom, for sure. All right, guys, thank you again for stopping by. I really appreciate you and having some fun with me. And we're gonna go to White Tupac's now. Have a great night.